All right. So we are live once again. Yeah, so we are going to go past this and then we're going to reach our top of descent. So let's go ahead and. Oh, geez, the freaking bit rate. Whatever. All right, that looks good. But anyway, once we're past this turn, we are going to change the altitude to 3,000. Mainly because remember, we do not have an air traffic controller. Right, so now that we have that set up, we'll just go ahead and get our landing into Miami. I did do some calculations. All right, so looks like we'll be landing at 155 knots. Landing en route, 146 knots. All right, well, we can always gauge it. Remember, this is my first landing in the PMDG 777. Granted, an absolutely sexy and large plane. Oh yeah, now we're descending. So let's go ahead, get our seatbelt sign on. Holy crap. It really wants to descend, jeez. Yeah, come to think of it, I really do like the diagonal coast-to-coast flights. This originating from Seattle, going to Miami. This is always kind of fun. Yeah, the weather radar shows mostly clear. There's a bit of a, I don't even know what you want to call it. Tiny bit of precipitation. Yeah, never thought about just how big the cities in Florida are. I mean, yeah, you have a bunch of towns here and there, but still. Hmm. I'm just wondering how I could actually get to, how I'm going to get to the airport, because it really gives me far too much information. I have no idea why I clicked terrain. There is no such thing as terrain in Florida. Or if there is terrain, I'm really off the mark, aren't I? Yeah, definitely slowing down with our descents. Going over the peninsula. You know, I like how the pens are custom made. There's a lot of detail in these liveries. FMC message. Required. I have to agree with you on that one. Seatbelts on and speed brakes armed. Yes, they are. From the looks of it, we are right on track. All right. Still going strong. We're about 18,000 feet above sea level. Once we do that, yeah, Yeah, sorry, I was a little bit distracted, but once we get past 18,000 feet, we're going to get off the standard barometer temperature, or standard barometer setting, and change it to the local altimeter. In this case, I just press the B key and it'll give me the one that's accurate. A little bit of cheating, but remember, I am not using air traffic control. The only time I'm using air traffic control is for taxi, takeoff, and taxi to the gate. But so far, so good. That is not our airport. Not by a long shot. Yeah, auto brake is set to 2. I'm supposed to hit 11,000 by the time I get there. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the spoilers up for a while. Hopefully I don't forget about them. Yeah, it looks like crosswind is gonna be rather crooked, but not horrible. I'm also gonna keep the spoilers up because once we reach, we need to actually get to about 250 before we go under 10,000 feet. And here we go. So now that that's out of the way, auto throttle is on, so I'm kind of wondering why it's... Yeah, that was a weird delay, come to think of it. Alright, great. Now we're not going to be breaking the law. Landing lights are coming on. Alright, so flaps going to 5. Alright, cabin ready. Great. That's 08 right. That looks good. Yeah, so I'm going to be disengaging the auto throttle, speed brake. All right, landing gear. going to be deployed will give us some more drag. Once we get past 180, we are going to be going full flap. All right. I want to say so far so good, but I also decided to get rid of the traffic, so keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead. We're done with navigating. It's time for me to aviate. According to the Pipper, I'm a little bit, not the Pipper, but according to the ILS, I'm a little bit high. According to the Pappy, which are these lights over here, says that I'm currently on slope. I'm going to follow the Pappy more.
2,500.
All right. I also have to admit, it's pretty cool watching this on approach. Admittingly, this is a very smooth plane. All right, so now the Pappy says that I'm a little bit high.
$1,000.
Yeah, I don't know what checklist items I haven't checked out. I should have gone through it.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20.
Alright, so I guess I should put those on. Taxi lights on, strobe off. Nav logo is fine. Landing lights should go off. And yeah, let's go ahead and request taxi to the gates.
Ground Delta Airlines 12 taxi to parking.
Delta Airlines 12 taxi to general aviation parking via taxi.
Screw it.
7 November 8 November Whiskey Yankee 1 Yankee Cross runway 30 Yankee Sierra 73.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Mike 7 November 8 November Whiskey Yankee 1 Yankee Cross runway 30 Yankee Sierra 73 Delta Airlines 12.
Alright, so now that we got that out of the way. Let's see, where's a dome light on this thing? There we go. Might be easier now. Alright, so I go from here. Brake temps. Alright, so we got that. Get our external power on. There we go. So, door management. Disarm all doors. There we go. And now, the beacon logo M-Wing can go off. Realistically, an airport would have more than enough lights for... Oh, yeah. Realistically, an airport would have more than enough lights to fully illuminate an aircraft, even if it's completely powered down and given off no light. But anyway, that's my experience with the 777. Sorry I had to end the first stream, but I decided to start it up again for the remainder of the flight. Anyway, I think I like this plane. I wish I could fly it for longer, but pesky work gets in the way. But either way, all I can say is